Hi chat, what's up? Hold on. Uh Hold on. Gotta put all my shit to the side. I got a sidetrack. Pretty sure I got everything ready though. But welcome back to another React stream. Let's go, yippee! And oh fuck, I forgot to announce it. So I'm gonna put you guys in a just chatting mode. There you go. What's up? Why? No, my model crashed. This always happens. Alright, we're back. Not exactly, hold on. Now we're back. Let's go. Give me a sec to just announce everything while we're talking. But pretty soon we should be good to go. Yo, what's up, Pressed V? How are you? Sorry for the long, thingy today. The long just starting screen. I had to get some schoolwork done because I forgot that I'm still a student technically. Alright. What was I gonna do? Yeah. I remember now. We gotta go over to YouTube and copy this live's link. Then get the thingy from Twitch. Can you tell that this is like haphazardly tossed together? I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing right now. My brain's running on like 5 FPS, so it's good to hear that you're good, Pressed V. Right, hold on. I forgot that I do not have the template for my live announcements copied. I need serious help. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing with my streams. This is why I don't have any viewers on Twitch. I have no idea what I'm doing. Just bear with me, Pressed. I'm almost done. Alright, there we go. Now I can watch videos. Boom. We're back. Okay, what do we want to watch first? I feel like I'm gonna sneeze, but I don't know.
Show of hands, who remembers
I'm pretty sure
show?
no viewers on Twitch. Yeah, no. My Twitch is just dead as fuck. That's fine, because I've got you over here, Pressed. Over on YouTube. Did you leave the correct tags? I mean, I'm pretty sure. I have no idea how tags actually work on Twitch, though. But I can just research that later, because you're not really here to help me with my stream. That's kind of my job to myself. But I did hear that Amaranth got into an argument with her husband. So that might be something worth watching. And oh my god, it is! I thought that was just TikTok being TikTok and bullshitting. I am happy to announce, everyone, that we are getting a Discord again. And I'm saying again because fuck, did my model crash again? My model is just being held together by duct tape at this point, but we are getting a Discord again. And I'm saying again because the last one got taken down after a certain incident that we will not be discussing. Here I come with more brain damage. Let's go, brain damage. You know what fucking the incident is? My ex. I might make a whole short just dunking on that situation, but for now, that's all you're getting. The reason why the old one got taken down is because of my ex. Also, if I go blank, if I go like silent for a couple seconds, that's because I'm talking to Nino right now, and I'm pretty sure you weren't there for the last Nino stream pressed. But Nino is a good friend of the stream. Wait, you have a girlfriend? Correction, had a girlfriend. Fuck, what disconnected? I heard something disconnect. I'm gonna hope that everything's still fine. I think something disconnected, but we're gonna be good. Yeah, correction. Had a girlfriend. I dubbed her surprisingly, not the other way around. Shocking, right? No, Nino. No. Nino is not my girlfriend. Nino is like a friend of the stream, a good friend of mine. Yo, what's up, Darkest Clips? Welcome to the stream. I haven't seen you in like a whole week. Yeah, let's start this
Amaranth
video.
has been fighting with her husband.
I've never been to Nino's stream. No, Presby. I mean, she streams with me a bunch, and I'm just saying I don't think you've been there. What the fuck's wrong with my headphones? But I don't think you've been there since the last time I streamed with her. Like, been on my stream, cause the last one was a while ago, and you're relatively new to the stream. You know, I'm all over the place right now because I'm trying to manage 50 different situations. Just let me wrap something up with Nino real quick. And we can actually start the stream for real now. But wow, that was a lot of yap for me at the beginning. We're at like the 20-minute mark and I haven't watched a single video yet.
Amaranth has been fighting with her husband live on air for over 24 hours straight. What started as a dispute between how to take care of their 7 dogs has escalated into a multi-day long argument, with at one point her husband bringing up how she kisses black men while they're dating.
Wow! Just wow! Not even like 5 minutes into the video and we're already talking about cheating, and somehow an argument snowballing from talking about dogs to fucking a multi-day argument. I actually want to know how the fuck something spirals that much.
Of course, naturally, people think this is fake, given that there was the whole drama with her husband a couple years back. The same one that she originally accused of forcing her to do things like OM.
Many such cases. Prest, you mean this has happened before? You mean something like this has happened before? What the fuck? How?
Etc. Regardless, the fight is insane to watch, and you don't have to be a fly on the wall because the whole thing is live streamed for us. Welcome to the internet versus Amaranth and her husband. It starts when Yeet tweets out this clip with the caption, "Amaranth and her husband Nick have been fighting for hours on Kick. Still happening now if you're interested."
No, I'm in a sane one, Nick, and you were in an insane mindset.
No, you're just, something is mentally unhinged for you right now, because normally...
No, it's literally you! You are...
Okay, what could possibly be the context, though? I know he's probably gonna say it in like 5 minutes. But what could possibly be the context for this situation? Where Amaranth looks like she's just been crying for the past 50 hours, and her husband just looks like done with everything, with all the shit. I'm assuming the guy's her husband. More likely with Ian's girl, and probably Riley Reid. Who is Ian? I don't think I've ever heard of an Ian.
Normally, when you know that we're being swatted, you're at least concerned for the dogs, and you're almost gleeful.
I was not concerned in this case because, one, I know that the dogs aren't in here, so there's nothing for me to be concerned, and I know that they aren't free on the outside.
Yeah, they're like on the patio, and then Trumps
either on the patio concealed.
Trumps can jump over things.
I don't have to be concerned
Oh, iDubbbz. Okay. Oh, so is Trump's like a breed of dog? iDubbbz's name is Ian. He doesn't look like an Ian. Then again, my frame of reference for Ians is Ian Hawke from fucking Ivan and the Chipmunks. It's not a very big frame of reference.
I didn't hear a shot go off. What the fuck?
I'm
Why
saying-
are you retarded?
First of all, no, this is you being retarded because here's the thing, right? You're being super flippant and you're not even making any sense. You just said you're not concerned because no shots are fired. Bro,
Hoodie replies, I'm gonna be real, they both sound like shitty human beings after all this shit. Nathan replies to the clip by saying, bro, she is like fucking dumb. Bend Over says, y'all so dumb if you
Wait, what is the context? I still have not gotten the context for this fucking clip. I'm just sitting here mind boggled because what could spark this type of conversation? I'm saying conversation because it's not really an argument, by the way. Like, for me, an argument is like a debate. These guys are having two like semi-connected conversations. First, I'm hearing about iDubbbz. No, I know iDubbbz. I just didn't know his name was Ian because I've never watched him before. And anytime I've seen something about him, they just all called him iDubbbz and not anything else.
believe that's real. All that these streamers do is content. It's all scripted, everything is staged.
Wait, so Trump's actually is a breed of dog? I assumed they were talking about the fucking president. Golly, I am brain rotted. Holy shit. Probably choosing BBCs over dogs. If you're saying what I think you're saying, that is a crazy statement to make, my guy. I'm saying BBC means, you know, the thing from the hub.
Iku replies, is this the same husband she had this nervous breakdown over 1 year ago and said that he practically forced her to prostitute herself online, etc.? Are they back together? What kind of sick shit is this? And Anisi Enigma says, yes, it is. They never separated. This whole thing is a circus show. Jake quotes the clip by saying, kids used to watch Nickelodeon. Fearbuck tweets out, Amaranth's husband.
Wait, no way your audience is kids. Surely not. There's no fucking way Amaranth's audience is kids. Then again, who the fuck else would pick her content over just going to the hub?
Husband pressed her about giving a HJ to Aaron Pogson, a producer from Fresh and Fit, in a parking lot, and attaches this clip.
can we talk about you kissing black men while we're married?
That is not even true.
Were
Oh my god.
Oh, we don't want to talk about that.
We can talk about that, sure.
Hey, I've been into saucy shit since I was a teen before I hit 18 years old. I'm sure they're mostly teens. Oh yeah, no, that makes sense. Because when someone says kids, my mind goes like 8-year-olds. So like, yeah, no, if it's teens, that makes sense. Especially like 13, 14, because surely like 13-year-olds do not know about the hub or R34, right?
Okay, let's talk about
You had me go on Tinder dates that I didn't want to go on, and then you started calling me while we were at the karaoke bar a lot.
me if you could have an open relationship.
That is no.
Oh, you didn't?
You were wanting an open
No,
relationship.
did you ask that, okay, maybe I will sleep with Aaron? Did we say
No,
that?
that is
Never?
not.
You
No.
never asked that?
No, I did not.
Oh, okay, we're going to lie to your chat now. Okay.
For
Sure,
literally
sure.
not lying.
And you didn't give him the hand job in the
I
parking
did
lot?
not.
What? Huh? I'm sorry, what? I'm flabbergasted. I did not expect to hear that at fucking 5 p.m. That does not sound as bizarre as I wanted it to sound. Okay. How old are you, Hexa? I'm gonna come out and say it. Fucking 16. Let's go. So, you know, I'm like, what am I? I forgot what, like, I'm a 10th grader, so that's like a sophomore, right? Also, what the fuck is E621? I know about R34, but not E621. Hold on, I'm gonna look that up now. Okay then. What is it? E621. What is it? They're like a... I'm confused now. Internet, maybe? Oh! Oh, that's what it is! Okay then! You know what? We listen and we don't judge. Moving on. Well, we're gonna save that for later. I'm gonna keep that in mind.
Oh, okay.
Correct. I did not
didn't
do
drive
that.
up on you guys together, you giving him a hand job in the parking lot.
Oh shit, you're right, Presby. I don't want to have a pyrocynical situation.
Dude,
in Chinatown.
These men can't even find that would make us money of such simple acts that you are claiming right now. Yet you're saying I would do it off stream for no money?
Yes.
You're
Yes.
retarded.
Oh my god. Because porn stars never have.
I'm technically a fair fag. You know what? You do you. I'm not judging. I'm a femboy. I can't judge. Honestly though, furries are like peak, because what do you mean they have the money and time to make that type of stuff, like fursuits? I have no idea how they're actually made. All I know is someone out there has the skill to make them, and that is mind-boggling, because I can barely draw a fucking human-looking thing.
Off fucking.
Action Man says, I mean, a little HJ, no big deal. But let's be honest though, nobody is usually just giving an HJ. It's possible, but unlikely. Essence replies, poor guy. He looks like a sweet husband, but that's one of the cons when dating an OF bitch. They're fucking retarded. Rella replies,
Wow. I did not expect this series, and I do not know why. Because this is on Twitter. So there are a few things that are guaranteed on Twitter. Number 1 is pornography. Number 2 is stickers. I don't know what numbers 3 through 5 are though. Amaranth should have dipped out, but unfortunately Sims will always simp. Honestly, if I were a girl with no moral compass at all, I would have done what Amaranth did, and then at some point, like, quit while you're ahead and just dip with all the cash you made. Like, surely if she played things smart financially, she has to be set by now, right? Like, set for the rest of her life.
well, clearly she wants a D from someone who's actually fresh and fit, because what the fuck is this? Attaching this picture of her husband's shoes. Mighty Keith quotes this clip by saying, what am I hearing right now? And Anastasia replies, dude is married to a corn star and then gets mad she does corn star stuff? Bro, grow up.
Yeah, honestly, that is entirely on him though. Cause, like, oh, I don't know what to tell you, buddy. You literally married a prawn star. What do you expect to come from it other than cheating?
Up. Design tweets out this clip with the caption, Amaranth is seemingly accusing her husband of wanting to have her killed after a 12+ hour argument. It all started when the husband complained about dog chores and...
Okay, hold on. I just caught that. Buddy, what? What do you mean killed? Nobody in this argument threatened another's life. I mean, at least what we've seen, which is like a 5-minute clip. What the fuck? That reminds me, there's a male YouTuber that used to do porn again. What? How did I not hear of this? He's on the low. Unless if it involves male on male, that's a different story. Whoa. I mean, unless you're talking about, what's his name, like Skeppy or something, right? No, Skeppy was that Minecraft YouTuber, I'm pretty sure. The diamond guy. There was someone else that sounds kind of like that. I forgot his name. But I think that's who you're talking about. He's on the low, kind of throws that off though, so I'm just throwing a guess out there. A blind shot.
quickly spiraled into a massive on-stream airing out of all their dirty laundry that seemingly has no end.
When this fight started till now as today, you said you were unhappy long before I ever said, you know what, I could see it if you did want me killed. I could see that. You said you were unhappy before, so you're not trying to act like...
Well, that is wild to say too. Fuck. No, cause... honestly though, low-key, she does kind of have a point, because what do you mean you were way happier before you married your wife? That just either means you want her dead, or you made it like a massive fucky-wucky and just fucked over your life for the rest of time.
I'm unhappy, and that means I have you plotted to kill?
No! It's it's me thinking about all the shitty things you say to me. Like the last time we argued, you said, I wish I hadn't saved you, so you wouldn't.
Whoa! Okay, that's a whole different thing, cause that's just straight up wishing she died. Like that's just wishing you left her to the wolves. Wow. Yeah, I don't know what to say to these guys other than get a fucking divorce. There's quite literally nothing else you could say to them other than get a fucking divorce. You clearly are not meant for each other.
Be attached to
saved
me.
her life, but maybe I was actually plotting.
Yeah, so you're threatening to divorce the woman that you.
Also, I'm impressed with lowest point of his life. I mean, honestly, that implies that his life did get better, which I hope it did. No one should have to resort to that kind of stuff just to get by.
Claimed the love so much that you
If
saved.
I was plotting, I wouldn't divorce you because then I wouldn't get anything.
You want,
make no sense.
well, you prefer a financial split, though. You want financial
Which means I
split
definitely
or
don't get
divorce.
anything. Because it's outlined. Look, right now, if we get a divorce and you die, your parents get your half. If we're together and you die, I get it. So then I would never say that if I was trying to have you killed.
They continue their thread by saying,
What the fuck is going on here? I'm just blatantly confused about what this argument is about. Because he said it started with them arguing about how to take care of the dogs. So why are you now talking about one of you wanting the other dead and talking about money?
here's the moment that started the whole 12+ hour altercation between Amaranth and her husband, attaching this clip.
Fucking finally we have context. Hallelujah.
What? What the fuck was that? Oh, here we go again. Oh. Is her life just dog chores now or what?
Okay, I'm sorry. I know it's a mean thing to say, but why does she look like she just have two fucking, like, you know those inflatable soccer balls? I mean, all soccer balls are inflatable, but you know those, like, claw machine soccer balls? She looks like she just stuffed two of those up her fucking tank top. Or what is it called? A crop top. It's so funny to me.
No. We haven't done any all day.
On
Unless Amarantha's gonna dig for more gold and spending it all. Yeah, no. Honestly, I feel like she should just quit while she's ahead. Unless she acted like a dumbass and used all her fucking money.
no, but we gotta do like fucking 7 in a row at night.
Only because of the fucking fence right now. Otherwise, they would be out in their yards more because they're having the stuff reconstructed. Why do you just complain?
Anything to get eye candy for the boys. Imagine she just like came out intentionally without a fucking bra on. I'm fucking dying. And she knew her husband was recording that. I don't know why this is so funny to me. Okay, let's actually watch the video.
You
I
don't have to help me if you don't want to. You can go smoke with them on your lounge and I'll deal with it.
complain in order to make things better.
Well, we're already in the process of making things better. That's why we have to do this.
Terrence replies, fake, she pulled this shit a year or two ago. And Design says, if anything, this proves that the drama
Wait, hold on. Did she actually just play the same shit 2 years ago?
from 2 years ago was real. Who's posting the livestream fail subreddit? Amarantha calls the police on her husband live and attaches this clip.
Even though he will think he can do it because you're offering a lot of money, it doesn't mean that he's going to be able to do it at the meticulousness that we're accustomed to. What's up?
Wait, did she actually call the cops on her boyfriend live? I mean, he didn't really do anything to warrant it, did he? I mean, from the context we have, there's no way.
What are you doing?
Calling the police.
Why?
Because you're doxing at this point. It's dangerous.
What?
You have reached the Houston.
What?
The fuck does she mean doxing? What did he even say? Hold on, go back a couple seconds.
You're accustomed to. What's up?
Hold on.
And attaches this clip.
Even though he will think he can do it because you're offering a lot of money, it doesn't mean that he's going to be able to do it at the meticulousness that we're accustomed to. What's up?
He is talking about fucking money. How is he doxing? I'm confused. Oh well, these two deserve each other. Honestly, I feel like the guy just might be. I'm not gonna say kind-hearted because he's slowly proving that he's not, especially with like some of the shit he's been doing, like how he's handled the arguments. But like, I wouldn't say the guy is on the same level as Amaranth. Amaranth is just being a straight-up dickbag right now. The guy hasn't really done anything explicitly wrong to the level that Amaranth did. Sure, he might be complaining for something that's the consequence of his own actions and his own decision. But let's not get it twisted. That is not on the same level as calling the cops on your boyfriend for no fucking reason.
What are you doing?
Calling the police.
Why?
Because you're doxing at this point. It's dangerous.
What?
You have reached the Houston
What the
Emergency
fuck?
Center 911. All call takers are busy at this time. Your call will be answered by the next available call taker.
All right, here we go.
Houston 911, you need medical?
Cankadur94 says, 2 days later, I'm finally free. I can put on clothes now. And Zermis replies, 2 days after that, I'm back with my...
I read through the fucking thread. This
My husband,
shit's
I love
funny.
him so much. And Voidbearer says, Amaranth will do anything for social media relevancy. She even has an OF account to prove it. Bo Farizzle says, dude, the fact that anyone watches this train wreck is beyond me. And Fresh Wealth replies, I recently learned a lot.
Honestly, calling it a train wreck is just giving people a reason to watch. Cause like fuck, how do I say this? So you know how when there's like a car crash or people in a fight, there's gonna be people watching even though they know they shouldn't? It's kind of like that, because like this is such a shitty situation that you just want to see how it goes. It's the same reason why reality TV is so successful. I'll give it that. So why did the dude sell you with this gold digger? I mean, there are several reasons towards that. Like, I'm banking on two reasons though. One, his self-worth is so far down the gutter that he thinks he can't, like, settle for anything else. I mean, not really settle, but have anything better than that. Two, what was number two? Fuck, I forgot. Yeah, I'm just slow, chat. Sorry.
A lot of the views for ladies like this come from places where corn is illegal, and this is the closest they can get. And Blockout Primitive replies, bro, imagine sitting there with your D out ready to beat, and then she
Option number two, maybe Amaranth is actually making more money than the dude. So the dude might actually be the gold digger instead.
randomly walks away for 2 minutes or calls the cops. Tough life living.
Or hey, here's another thing. He could have just thought, I can fix her. I mean, let's be honest here. A bunch of guys have thought that. Maybe he just had an I can fix her thought and just assumed when she got married to him, she would just stop all sexual activities outside the marriage.
Living in Texas, man. I am phlegmatic replies from Dobby Free to calling the police live. Some things never change, huh? And Ledoux says, they are very bad con artists. And Miss Rising replies, but very good actors. Because I don't think any of this shit is real. Not from what I've read. Key Appointment says, it's crazy how you can make this insane amount of money and still be so emotionally unstable, illogical, immature. Like two adults who haven't developed a logical communication.
Honestly, like, yeah. This comment right here just gave me the thought that stuff like this is actually fucking over the next generation. Because if young teens and children are actually watching this is gonna be like their standard for relationships, and then they're gonna go forward and fuck up other people, and then those people are gonna go forward and fuck up other people, and that's gonna just spread and spread and spread.
Skills. Imagine being so materialistically rich and still being bogged down by these silly problems. And Fogotica says, at this point, I'm heavily suspecting it's all for drama and clicks. And
Honestly, that's not really true, Prest, because at least from the way I've seen it, wealth doesn't really bring a change to the personality, it just amplifies what's already there. So if they were secretly shitty people before, then the wealth is just gonna make that more blatant than it previously was. because there are a bunch of people out there who have a decent amount of wealth, but are not shitty people.
Fresh Wealth says, seems like it worked. We all clicked, didn't we? Apollo Tiger Wolf replies, gonna need some context. And Cookie Waffle 95 replies, her husband is saying she killed her brand by saying anti-trans / Jewish stuff, so they're having a painful convo about it on stream. And Theo Golf says, ah yes, seems like a very valid reason to call police and totally not a waste of their time. Kick Clips tweets out, full. Amaranth calls the cops on her husband after he charged at her during a 20-hour stream argument, and attaches this clip.
That's fine.
Regardless.
I'm not okay with. I'm not.
Wait, do they mean like the argument was 20 hours straight and it was happening on stream the entire time? Oh fuck, that just makes it even worse. Like, there's a whole big red button to stop streams. Surely it is not too hard to just press that and argument in private. This is how you know that the argument is like either played up or completely staged. Because any reasonable person would hit stop streaming and keep that shit private.
Unokay with being observed.
Okay, great.
I'm unokay with you pointing the camera.
Well,
in my
then
face.
leave. I'm not gonna follow you.
So you're literally just gonna be super defiant, is that right?
Shit. Talk about problems. Hey, what the fuck is wrong with
Yo, what is he doing? Alright, I was like half both of them suck, half on this guy's side for a second there, but he's starting to tweak out. I'm starting to slowly just etch into the territory of nah, they both just asses and deserve each other.
you, bro? Leave.
my
You
face.
can move. You can go away.
I wasn't in camera view. You moved the camera
The
view
fuck,
to me.
bro? What is wrong with you? You got. Yeah.
Why is she just trading a Y with her? Hold on. It would honestly be funny if she just tripped on that while walking away. That would actually be funny. This should have not been aired at all, lol. Yeah, no, that's exactly my point, Prest. Because why are you airing this? What purpose does airing this serve you other than like fucking simps siding with you? There's literally no other. You know, that probably is the reason. Let's be honest here.
You okay? Yeah. They say he's been assaulted. And you got live streamers?
Yeah, we're live streaming. You just having a tantrum argument.
They continue the thread by saying, moments before attaching this clip.
You like smoking cigars actively. Why do you compare things that you can't compare? Why are you insane?
Okay, this argument is all over the place. How did you go from talking about dogs to talking about cigars to calling the fucking police? There has to be some connecting thread here. I feel like this isn't one 20-hour-long argument, but just a bunch of arguments all happening back to back, because these topics are, there's no correlation at all. At this point, some rational-minded Sims should have just stopped supporting her. The mistake there is putting rational-minded and simps in the same sentence. See, there's simping, and then there's being a simp. A simp is the point between the two, where being a simp is, and simping is just your whole personality. And at that point, there's no saving you. You're just fully gone. Amaranth is a master of bullshit. Yeah, no, she really is. I agree with you there, Prest.
You know, we have 7 dogs. Are you honestly?
And none of them have shit in the house. Crazy,
Yeah,
right?
they have shit all over the outside.
Yeah, that's what dogs do. Where do you want it to go?
They have. Okay.
Well, also, why is she crying here? Because so far I haven't seen anything that would warrant crying, and I cry relatively easily. Easily. Like, I'm one of the easiest people in the world to make cry, and I'm being 100% honest here. I fucking cry about anime.
What I'm saying is that we don't need 7 of them.
You chose to get 7. I wanted 5.
And yet you're saying I hate them? It's so weird.
Oh my god!
I can't say you're doing. You hate them. I chose to do it, but you also.
There are also more masters of bullshit. Yeah, no, I feel like most of the time, big streamers are just masters of bullshittery, especially stuff like this. People that just air their entire lives out. Is she not a good dog person? I mean, no, there is no way to play devil's advocate here, and I love playing devil's advocate because it's like brings more viewpoints to the table, so I can try and make sense of the situation. But there is quite literally no way to play devil's advocate here, other than gross negligence. Which even then, that just makes her not a good dog person because she's neglecting her dogs. Another thing is, one person cannot possibly take care of 5 dogs that are energetic. If they're non-energetic dogs, just do not need that much exercise, okay, maybe I understand. 5 is still a bit of a stretch. But 5 energetic dogs that like having exercise, that is just insane. It's an insane thought for 1 or 2 people to be able to take care of that.
You would complain about them if we got 7. You're crazy. You suggested 2 more.
Sure, that's me being whatever.
Couples
Name's
expert
perception
just
of you
tipped
is
$1.
far more important.
You should do this.
Also, is it just me or does Amaranth seem kind of like manipulative? I don't really know. I'm not gonna try and armchair psychologist this shit. She just seems kind of manipulative to me, even if slightly so.
This every day. Your view numbers have tripled.
Contora replies, not good what's happening right now to her. I sent a super chat in case she needs help with legal funds. Astro Cyborg says, more fake shit from her. Donations must be low. Vito quotes the clip by saying, if a woman ever calls the cops on you over
Yeah, no, when she starts bushing like this, that's how you know the bills are due.
something this stupid, get out of the relationship immediately. The Virgo guy tweets out, Imranth's husband says they were making $2 million a month from OnlyFans in 2022 to 2023, and he's mad she's only making $1.2 million a month now from OF.
Only? I'm sorry, only? The fuck do you mean only? That's more than 99% of people make in a year. A month? I thought it was like half a year. I read that wrong. Holy shit. 1.2 million a month is more than like 99.99% of people make in a year. Why are you getting pissed about that? Unless you have like the most financially stupid lifestyle possible. There is no way to fuck up making 1.2 million a year.
And Kick attaching this clip.
Or a month. Fuck. Yeah, that's my point. 1.2 million a month is an insane amount of money. There is almost no way to fuck that up.
Money we make with both, with the exception of the last 2 months, has always been less than what OnlyFans alone used to make in 2022 and 2021. Back then, OnlyFans often hit a monthly of $2 million.
Now that's not just an extravagant lifestyle. That's like you're a millionaire, but you're trying to live like a multi-billionaire. Because like earning 1.2 million a month, you have to actively try to fuck that up. Believe me here.
Last month we did over 2, but this month and every other month under the Kick contract, Kick plus OnlyFans, did about 1.2 to 1.3. Sometimes 1.5. Actually, kind of frequently 1.5.
StarCraft 2020 also.
I like how he says that. It's like, oh, only 1.5. Motherfucker. That's a massive amount of money. That's more money than most people will see in their entire lives. And you're over here saying that it's chump change. Get off your high fucking horse and pull your head out your ass. Holy fuck.
Also post this clip on the R livestream fail subreddit, and Spooner Love replies, how horrifying. I'll keep them in my prayers. A semi-aquatic bird replies, I genuinely have no idea why anyone would give the slightest concern that Amaranth went from making over $2 million a month to making $1.2 million a month. Her tits are about as authentic as the drama she comes up with to get views. And Rocket Mad Riot replies, the question I have is, what are they even doing with the money? Earning that much would make so many comfortable for life, and also, it's streaming. Fame can be taken away very fast. And a semi-aquatic bird says, who knows? I don't watch her or have any knowledge of her finances. Personally, if I were in her shoes, I'd do the OF thing for a few years and then buy a mansion in the mountains and live off my investment returns. I can't speculate what they do with the money.
Honestly, I do something similar here. Bear with me. If I was her, I'd do the streaming and maybe the OF, and then start investing that into stocks. First off, learn learn the stock market. Don't just be one of those idiots that go around with the what's it called? There's the fundamentals, and then there's a different school of thought when it comes to stocks. Do not follow the other school of thought. Go with the fundamentals because that's the facts. Learn the fundamentals for stock trading, and then just after you get that money, quit after like 2 years, and then live off of stock trading. Because with 1.2 million a month, if you play it right, it is possible to not work a single day of your life past like maybe 25, 27, 28 max.
Beerbuck tweets out this clip with the caption, Amaranth breaks down in tears after arguing with her husband over 17 hours on stream.
All your friends can know your position on this.
What is your problem?
Strongly enough, they have to swap.
I can't deal with this anymore.
Can you imagine that?
All your dad.
I'm not planning to become a stock trader. Yeah, no, I'm not saying become a stock trader, but I mean, I'm kind of am actually. But the point of it is, if she played things right and got into finance a little, she could just be trading stocks casually and live off of those investments after maybe 2 years. Yeah, the stock market is actually really volatile though, but you can break it all down pretty easily once you know the fundamentals. I'm not really planning on doing it yet. I just found it really interesting with the math because I'm a huge math nerd.
She's actually defending the guy who slaughtered me. I cataloged.
Why is she crying again? I swear to God, every few clips she's crying and the guy's just calm. I mean, not calm, but he's not having as intense of a reaction.
You hate me, just kill me, please. It would be so much easier.
Random just
I
tipped
can't
$1.
deal with this
Man,
anymore.
shut you are community member
Yelling at me,
while
I guess.
blood
I
runs
can't
down.
deal with it. You won't leave. You won't shut up.
I'm
Why
talking-
did I do
Fundamentals, you know, press review. You don't know what I'm talking about pretty much. When it comes to stock trading, there's two schools. One of them is fundamentals and like schools of thought, if you get what I'm saying. There's the fundamentals, which is like the fact-based method. And then there's, I think it's called technical or something like that, which is over perceived value, I believe. Where people live and operate on different strokes. So I'm just saying like that's how I would live it out because I mean, I've gotten into finances and I'm a huge math nerd, like I said. So that would be like the easiest route for me, but different strokes for different folks.
The cops won't help me. No one can help me.
Destiny little Steve.
I'm talking in room.
I am Empress Fox replies, I feel bad for her. She should walk away. I can only imagine what it's like off camera. She's at her breaking point. Marlou replies, cause she got caught to J-O-ing another dude and she's married? You feel bad for her? Twitch News replies, how the fuck can someone argue for 17 hours? What the fuck?
Yeah, no, I want to know how the fuck they didn't run out of energy though. Because arguing and being mad takes a ton of energy. So there's surely no way that they were mad enough to keep going for 17 hours.
GP Hustler replies, this isn't fake or scripted. It's real and it's obvious. You couldn't script this behavior from them and it sucks to see. I hope they
She has a point though. Oh fuck this dude. He has a point though. What was he gonna say? Yeah. This shit is just so absurd and out of pocket that there is no way it's scripted. They have to just genuinely be this unhinged.
separate and find happiness away from each other. Tyler Duran replies, Amaranth breaks down in tears. Meanwhile, she's making sure the stream stays on and captures every single minute for attention. StarCraft 2020 as well posts this clip on their livestream fail subreddit, and Elisa Shin replies, how many times has she called upon the internet to tell us about her bad husband, but it still keeps being with him to this day? It literally makes no sense other than it's for attention. With this many police reports, you would think it would be easy to get a divorce. And Al Hamal replies, wouldn't be surprised if she was abusive back to him. Not that it justifies any of it towards either of them, but there could be more to the story. Also, weren't they married before she became rich? He would probably get half if there's no prenup. E tweets out this clip with the caption, it is absolute pandemonium on Amaranth's kick stream right now.
But Sloth, we just asked you to leave, and we're at the same place we would be.
I know.
It will not help.
Chief Bomb just tipped $1.
There's nothing
Chat,
I
should
can
I ban her?
legally do. I'm just fucked.
No, hey, we can figure it out.
Wait, ban who? I'm confused. Can this guy please stop just dropping himself in the middle of a fucking situation? I would like to have the actual context.
She's now talking to the person.
Joe
she
Peach
previously
just tipped
called
$1.
being salsa.
Joe Peach just tipped $3. Motherfucker, this is Joe Peach. I'm coming for your ass.
I'm not
More
even
and
doing
hold on.
anything to you.
you're doing anything. I'm facing an argument, you dumbass. Obviously, everyone can see we're on.
She's the only one that's mad from what I see. No, because every time I see one of these clips now, it's just her getting mad and the dude trying to half logically argue. I'm not going to say fully logically, because there are sometimes where he starts getting mad, but not to the extent that she is. And I just have not seen anything that like warrants this kind of response, unless there's something that everyone is leaving out of their clips, which I doubt.
Video. Shut up.
XQC just tipped $1.
You mean, how did I get
No way XQC is on here too, what the fuck?
upset that you thought I was going to have you murdered and you said that to everyone on
I wish you would now at this point. It's ridiculous what you're putting me through.
I
It's not
feel
just
like
shut
I'm
the fuck
justified.
$2.
I feel like I'm very justified in being upset that you thought I was going to have you murdered when I saved you.
You were upset before then. Shut up.
And I still saved you!
Last time you were mad at me, you told me you wish you hadn't saved me because then we wouldn't have this bond of being
Because
attached
you-
to you. Because
Or
you want to
because
divorce
you-
me. Pick what you want. Do you want to divorce me?
You're slandering
Which
so
one?
hard.
I can't do anything
You're
apparently.
slandering so hard.
Leave her alone.
I said I
Leave.
wish.
Honestly, I can't even comprehend what they're saying. It's just random word vomit yelling to my ears because they're just not even arguing, they're just yelling over each other.
You know, that, you know, someone else had saved you because you have this weird attachment to like.
Weird
Jim
attachment to my
Troy
husband.
just tipped $1.
Great.
Hey, Amorinth,
Bro,
can you help
you
me
were
get unbanned from
rapturing,
Kick?
like,
And Cybertruck says, technically, his best option is to leave her for another younger, calmer, go-lucky girl now that they're rich. She knows this deep down and it's causing her insecurity, which is expressing itself in these outbursts.
Yeah, I think she's just like scared he's gonna leave or some shit. Because I haven't really seen him do anything that, again, warrants this kind of response.
But that's just my take on it. Mr. B replies, they're both insane. I wonder if they have drug problems. Shout out to our tier 3 members, internet representatives Kiko and Southside. Thank you guys so much for the support, and I'll see you all in the next episode.
Welcome back, everyone.
Boy, that was the end of the video. Was that really all there is to it? There's surely not, right? There has to be some kind of other context that was left out. Either that or it's still going. Because I feel like I did not learn anything at all from that on the situation. Alright, let's see what else we want to watch. We got like 15 minutes. Holy fuck. I'll extend the runtime for this stream a little just so we can like get maybe one more video in. But let's see what we want to watch. I just had to pause for a second and take in that title. Wow. Is there really nothing to watch right now? We'll watch that next time. I want to get something good to end things off. Did you watch some of them? I heard that from TikTok and I saw a couple clips on there, but other than that, no, I have not seen anything on the internet about the situation. There's quite literally nothing to watch here. Wow. Uh, wait, this is the game I actually want to play, so I want to watch the video. You know what? I'll save the video for after we play the game. How about that? Oh, let's go. I love fucking ruining pay-to-play games.
This is Pet
Holy fuck, it's an hour and 33 minutes. You know what? We're gonna say that for tomorrow. Let's go. Not tomorrow. Fucking Saturday. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. We're gonna have so much shit to watch on Saturday. Oh my god. This stream's gonna be like 7 hours if I wake up on time. So we're gonna. If I do wake up in time, then I'm gonna post a tweet early. Okay, let's watch it now. Press V. The problem is I have a massive fucking project, and I do not think I'm gonna have time to finish it today if I stream any longer. So I'm sorry to cut this stream short, but I just remembered that. So I'm gonna have to go. But yeah, no, thank you for stopping on by, everyone, especially you, Press. You've been on most of my streams since I've first seen you, which I appreciate a ton, especially for being active in the chat. But I will catch you all next time. Let's go. What happened to their Spotify? We're gonna be finding someone to trade out to. Yippee! Bye bye. Wait, probably next time close your Spotify on stream. What do you mean by that, Press V? And see a Dark X clips. I can't read on YouTube, but I was about to say I'm gonna raid you. Sadly, there is no raiding feature on YouTube to my knowledge. For next time, close your Spotify to stream. What do you mean by that, Press V? Because I normally need it to like play music during my starting soon and thanks again streams or screens. I misspoke there. Okay, we will be raiding Idiot McLee on Twitch. Boom, here is your raid message. That not work? There we go. Yeah, I need some music for the intro and outro, and I like to have it varied. Also, let's go. I actually have a viewer on Twitch. Yeah, that's right with Spotify. But thank you for stopping on by again, Pressed V. Let me drive my van into your heart. This song is so relatable though. This is exactly what every small VTuber goes through.